Levi Trumbull reporting in Newmarket, Maryland. Today we have a big surprise for everyone because today we are here with Casidee, who claims that she is actually the biggest fan of the Maryland Flag Boy. Casidee, is that true? Are you the biggest fan of the Maryland Flag Boy?
Absolutely. I mean, do you see this?
Yeah, I see it. It looks very nice. So how is it that you got familiarized with Flag Boy? How did you become such a big fan? How did this happen?
To be completely honest, I was minding my own business. And all of a sudden I saw this glorious human being on a bike with a Maryland flag, and I knew right then and there I was going to follow that man wherever he went.
So what was it specifically? Was it the bike? Was it the fact that he sports all these different sort of county and state flags? Like, what was it specifically?
I mean, seeing all the different Maryland state flags, like all the county flags, was super cool. But the fact that he has so much confidence, he dresses up in like this cowboy gear. I mean, he rides around. He is very positive. I mean, who wouldn't love that? So
is it true that you are the president of the Maryland Flag Boy fan club?
It is very true. I mean, I was shocked to know that there wasn't a club at first. I mean, I knew a lot of people really liked him, but there wasn't an official club, so I knew I had to start that. If you guys want to check out the club, I mean, please do. It's just MarylandFlagBoyClub.com. Very real, very fantastic.
So tell me about how your relationship with the Maryland Flag Boy has formed. Like, tell me about the first time you met him and sort of that initiation period of getting familiarized with the Flag Boy.
Yeah, so the first time we actually met face to face, and it wasn't me just like seeing him out in the open, was maybe like a couple months ago. I decided to, work up the courage, go up and have a conversation with him.
You ran into him at Burger King, right?
Yeah, Burger King. I mean, who doesn't love Burger King?
He certainly loves Burger King.
He does. Yeah. And so I took the opportunity to go up, introduce myself.
Yeah.
And then he just asked me to get on the back of his bike, and we just started riding.
No kidding, you got on the back of the Flag Boy's bike?
I got on the back of the Flag Boy's bike. It was so surreal. I mean, he offered the cart, but I really didn't know if it was gonna work. So I just jumped on the back.
Yes, the cart, the infamous cart that we're all familiarized with. That's awesome. So when you got on the back of his bike, like, where did you guys go? What did you guys do?
I mean, we went to Carroll County, came over to Frederick. We just rode around like all day, like in different counties, stopping by. I was cheering the entire way. I mean, I saw some of those guys giving him the middle finger. I gave him right back to them. I mean, who the hell cares about people these days?
Yeah, right. What is your take on the fact that there are some people out here actually disrespecting the Flag Boy, or so he claims? I mean,
he's just out here giving off like positive vibes, trying to represent Maryland and all of its counties. People just like hate people who are like full of happiness for some odd reason. And that's really disappointing because he hasn't done anything wrong. He's riding around on a bike, dressed up in like, cowboy gear, with flags representing his state that he loves so much.
Now, you said that you had the honor of being able to hop on the back of Flag Boy's bike and take a spin with him. Now, that is something that not a lot of people will ever get the privilege of doing. How does it make you feel that you actually got the privilege to do that?
I mean, I think that right there just proves that I am definitely the #1 fan because like you said, not many other people get that opportunity, but I did. That's because I was dedicated to find this man, meet up with him, become his friend, and get on the back of that bike.
So earlier, off camera, you told me about the fact that you had a very unique story with the Flag Boy. You did something that was very adventurous, something very spontaneous, something that you said that you would never forget. Tell me about that story with the Flag Boy.
All right, so it might be hard to believe, but
okay, I'll believe you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So as I was on the back of his bike, because that's kind of what we're doing, right? I'm always on the back of his bike. We were riding through the trails, near Sugarloaf Mountain, and all of a sudden, like, these rabid squirrels pop out of nowhere. And so he was dodging while I was using like the flagpole to like hit them away because they were jumping at us.
What, so is this like a Like a real life game of whack-a-mole?
A real life game of whack-a-mole with these squirrels that were just out of their minds. And you know, I've never seen a squirrel that crazy before, but honestly, I don't know what it was. I think they were either after the flag or after like the shiny top or the cowboy hat, because something like was triggering them.
Yeah.
And they were just chasing us all throughout like the hiking paths. It was insane.
And this was as he was progressing uphill?
As he was progressing uphill on his mountain bike. It was crazy. And I was like on the back, you know, like hitting these squirrels with the flagpole. Not the flag, obviously. We gotta keep the flag intact.
Yeah, exactly, the flagpole,
yeah,
right.
And at one point, like he ended up actually like elbowing one in the face. Like it was, I didn't know how he did it, but he had like one hand like in the middle of the bike and just went and elbowed one right in the face. And I swear I heard that thing like swear, like cuss, like it hurt.
Yeah, right.
I thought I saw one of his teeth.
You could feel it die inside.
I felt it die inside because, you know, Flag Boy took it out like that.
What I think is interesting is that not only did this group of rabid squirrels attack him, but that you guys actually defended all of them off.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I mean, I feel like when I'm with Flag Boy, I have like superpowers of my own.
Yeah.
I mean, I ride around with this little cape sometimes too, and that just gave me like this supernatural like human strength. And I just wasn't scared because I knew Flag Boy got my back, you know?
Here's what I want to transition to. So you're familiarized with the fact that about 2 weeks ago, I interviewed a young lady named Rachel and another young lady named Savanna. Now they claim to be fans of the Flag Boy or friends of the Flag Boy as they put it, but you say that's all disingenuous, right? That they're sort of posers, right? Walk me through that.
I mean,
why are they disingenuous?
How can you say that you're friends with Flag Boy but you're not fans of him? I mean, I feel like 2 and 2 go together. I mean, I was a fan first, and then I jumped on like the friend wagon, and I am still a huge fan. I mean, I have a shrine of this man in my room. He is my favorite human being. So not only do him and I go on adventures as friends, I'm also the president of his fan club. So I think it's absolutely bizarre. These girls are saying that they can't be both. So that just proves to me right there that I'm the #1 fan, and they're not even close.
Not even close.
And they say they go out with him once in a while, and they kind of talk to him once in a while, and he shows up at our house. I don't see the receipts for that.
You don't see the receipts?
I don't see the receipts. So
in fairness, I didn't see it either.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So I'm assuming. I mean, and every time you're like, you know, let's us make a fan club or a friend club, they were like totally against it, which doesn't make sense to me, right?
Right. Are they imposters?
They're 100% imposters.
Okay.
I mean, they can come up to me anytime they want to talk this out, but I think I've already proved it right now that they haven't shown any loyalty.
What do we need to do with Savanna and Rachel, considering that they are imposters? And if that's the case, then they are a blot on the Flag Boy fan club, evidently. So how do we off them?
So I'll be really honest. I was thinking about this for a while as soon as I saw the video.
Yeah.
And I feel like the true way to get rid of, like, you know, like you said, these blots on society of the fan club specifically.
Yeah, right.
We get on mountain bikes identical to Flag Boy. We dress up in full-on cowboy gear, have our flags, and we just like spot them, take them out with the flag.
Okay.
You know, with
like take a off with the head.
Off with the head type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
like what you do with the squirrels.
Exactly.
Similar situation.
And you know, you don't want to like damage the flag, so it'd be like the end of the pole.
Right. Of course, we're always talking about the flagpole.
The flagpole. But I feel like that's very fitting end for people who are pretending to be like fans of Flag Boy, especially people pretending to be like #1 fans of Flag Boy when obviously they aren't.
When obviously that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That's 100% me. So I feel like that's the way to go.
Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here? What is next between yourself and between Flag Boy? What's the future look like?
So right now I'm coming up with some merch, some t-shirts, some Flag Boy t-shirts. Picture of his face with like a different, you know, Maryland County flag in the background. I really think people will appreciate that. Maybe some pins, and I was thinking maybe some like mugs in here, or maybe some like mini flags.
Oh, you just said it.
Yeah, mini flags.
We need to organize, we need to produce
like
Flag Boy flags.
Yes.
You remember my last
I do.
interview,
I do.
I said I was not scared to admit that I was a fan of Flag Boy.
Very brave, honestly.
Thank you. I appreciate. I thought so too.
Yeah. So now
I didn't get enough credit for that.
You didn't. They were like fans. No. So honestly, you could be my vice president. I don't have vice president yet.
Okay.
Be the vice president of the Flag Boy fan club.
Thank you today for sharing your story about your connection and relationship with the Maryland Flag Boy.
Well, thank you for having me here to set that record straight, because if you didn't answer the like enormous amount of emails and text messages I sent you,
Yeah.
this would have never happened.
This would, I know, right?
This would have never happened.
This wouldn't have happened. I know.
I appreciate it that you didn't block me on everything that I
Yeah.
found you on.
Yeah, right.
Appreciate that.
Right. It was either just do the video or file a protective order.
Yeah, but
I said I'll shoot the video.
Yeah,
She seems
that's
nice.
the easiest thing to do.
It's the easiest thing to do.
Easiest thing to do.
Just shoot the video. I agree. Casidee, thank you so much.
Thank you. Flag Boy forever. Remember that.